Will the House come to order? Representative Ward.
Thank you, Speaker. As I was saying, this is a carve-out, and for any neighbor island of less than 500,000 people, they will not be subject to the TAT. Now, the foundation of this amendment has its origins, and it's a derivative of Wednesday night, when all of the county council chairs and the mayors came before the Finance Committee and the Transportation Committee. Anyone who was at that hearing or even saw a few sound bites, the message that was loud and clear was, please don't include the neighbor islands as the TAT. If you want it, let it go to Oahu. This is basically saying what the mayors and the county councils have said. They've said it's unfair, and then I know there was a few people who accused them of saying that it's your people who are going to pay it. No, it's the hotel industry, which, by the way, the whole TAT itself is going to injure the structure of economy. It's going to injure the structure of our economy because it's going to make us less competitive. In that hearing, it was where if we get less competitive, they're going to go to Cancun, they're going to go to other places in Thailand, and there's a certain level by which you can do it. And if anybody needs a strong economy, it's the neighbor islands, where the unemployment rates are the highest, Mr. Speaker. So the message was, we don't want the TAT. This is a simple way of saying, if you're less than 500,000, you don't have to pay it. It's a very simple one. It's clear-cut. And again, Mr. Speaker, I don't want to impugn the motives of anybody, but I would prefer having not introduced any of these amendments. But because I've been listening and seeing and going to the hearings, it's imperative that we consider this. It's imperative that we consider the neighbor islands. It's imperative that we hear them. They even wanted to go back to some neighbor island hearings. They wanted to say, well, why didn't you vent that with us? Why are we finding out 2 days ahead of time that suddenly we got to vote on our whole TAT and the structure of our economy and the amount of information? We kind of short-circuited them in the process. We did not socialize it. We did not give them a heads up. So they were saying no TAT, and now I understand that we cannot extend this session because the Senate is off on various and sundry vacations or junkets or other things, which, because it's a $2.4 billion issue, we should be staying here until the neighbor islands and all the other issues that are controversial are resolved, Mr. Speaker. Having said that, I think this amendment is, for the affirmative, the best way to go.
Mr. Clerk.